Good morning, folks. Hope everyone's having a great day. Time for the big reveal for the F450 Super Duty Power Stroke 1999 model. I've been prepping to take the cargo box off for a couple of days, and yesterday it happened. The cargo box was sold to an acquaintance for storage for his animals on his farm. We took it over yesterday and unloaded it. Unfortunately, he didn't want the video on his property, so we didn't get to do that. But everything went well. It was all prepped. The bolts were all loosened and tightened back up. I put these guides on both sides, almost all the way up. And the tail lights are bolted to them or zip tied to them on the back, so I'd have tail lights on the way there and back. It was about 3 miles on the paved road. So anyway, it all went well, went real well, and he is extremely satisfied with it. So anyway, this is the big reveal of the F450 Super Duty Power Stroke without the cargo box. The way we did this, we hauled my L48 Kubota over to the property in my dump trailer and had the pallet forks on it, unloaded it, and made a little harness. We put the truck in position and the box in position where he wanted it. We made a harness off my pallet forks, and we just slowly drug it off and let it set down easily, and all went well. So no safety concerns, nobody got a pinched finger. It just all went well on the whole setup. The little L48 has been a great tractor for me, and it did the job. So anyway, that's how we got it off. And we set it down and we leveled it up at his place while we still had the tractor there with cross ties. And he's ready to store feed and other stuff for his animals. So anyway, there's the F450 Super Duty 7.3 Power Stroke. It's a 99 model with 81,000 miles on it, and it's 4-wheel drive. I drove this truck that 1,100 miles home. I've already told you about that. I did blow one tire on the way, but it all worked out okay. I tried to go prepared, and we had a 12-ton bottle jack, electric impact, and it all worked out well. So I had to change it on the side of the interstate, but I found a bare spot. And also, I don't know if you can see it down in there, but under that air intake, there's a hydraulic or an oil fitting that's dripping on me a little bit. That's going to be the next project to repair that. I'll try to video that for you guys to show you what I'm doing. Pretty knowledgeable on this kind of stuff. Like I said, I was a diesel mechanic in the oil field and a welder for almost 30 years, so I kind of gained some knowledge on this. So anyway, but also, we're going to have an unboxing here. Got a new package for the F450 Super Duty, and we're going to unbox it and see how everything looks. Okay, let's see. Let's get a knife out and open this up. The big reveal on the airbags. This is a 7,500 pound capacity set of airbags, especially designed for the F450. We're going to see how everything looks. We're going to kind of do a mock-up, a dry run, I guess, and see how everything looks. Okay, there's one of the airbags, and that's the top because it has the air fitting on it. And let's see, I think we'll start with the bottom. It seems like that'll work the best. Plenty of zip ties. plenty of extra cushioning for the baggage. Okay, there's a bag of bolts with a tubing cutter. Looks like that was handy. It's in a tubing cutter with it. So we're just going to pour this bag of bolts out so we can get to them easily. There's a tubing cutter for plastic tubing. I had one of these somewhere else when I put airbags on a different truck. Another bag of bolts. Let's go ahead and pour those out. Let me lean this back and get this lid out of the way. Okay. And another bag of bolts. Let's see what do we have here. Okay, there's the swivel air fitting that's going to go on it. We're not quite ready for that yet. But let's see how everything works out. Let's see, that appears to be the bottom bracket. Okay, and that's going to take some, I believe those are 10 millimeter metric bolts with a lock washer, flat washer, and oh, there's a cushion plate I think probably needs to be put in there first. Yes, there's a cushion plate. That's for the top. There's a cushion plate for the bottom. We're just going to dry fit this stuff and see, take it out and see what it looks like on the truck. I've pressure washed the whole frame and going to get some rust converter primer and paint everything I possibly can on the frame. The frame's in good shape, so we don't want to have any problems. So we'll just rust convert paint the whole frame as much as we can get to. Brush works good for that. I can use aerosol. It seems to go everywhere, but I might use some. But probably a brush will be the main thing for it. Okay, that's got that bottom on. Let's see here. Here's the top plate. And that goes just like that. Leaves you a hole for your air fitting. I'll just mock up the air fitting. I'm just going to barely screw it on there because I think the top plate has got a big enough hole to work. So we'll just barely start on, but it can swivel any direction, and the airlines just push in as like just a connector with barbs in there that you can't pull it back out. It has an O-ring. You lube it with a little bit of dishwashing soap, push it in, and it can't come back out. It can come back out, but you have to push these all at the same time to get it out. So makes it work. It's not going to come out by itself. Okay, here's our top bracket, and it goes just like that over the air fitting. And we'll get a couple of bolts and just kind of mock it up also. So I'm not as up on the metric as I should be, but I think these are 10 millimeter bolt size, and they take a 14 millimeter wrench to tighten them. We'll go without the lock washer right now till we get everything compressed. All this is going to come back apart, and it's got to go. Be mounted on the truck. Okay, there should be some U-bolts somewhere. Yep, there they are. Okay. These will go over the spring. We'll just put one of them in right now. And right now we're just going to carry this out here to the truck and try to do a dry fit on it. Okay folks, there's a dry fit on it, and this is specially designed for this F450 Super Duty, and I see that it already has holes. Some of the holes, I may have to enlarge them a little bit, but some of the holes are in the frame. Frames are hard to drill, but it already has the two in the front and one in the back. I will have to drill one right there to finish the installation up. And then everything, these clamps bolt down to the top spring, and you're ready to go. So anyway, that looks like it's going to be a great setup for this truck. So I'm looking forward to doing that, tackling that. But probably my next project is going to be repairing the oil leak I showed you earlier, and then we'll back the truck in the shop and install the airbags. Hey, thank you very much for watching, and if you feel like subscribing, hope you get something informative off this, please do. Thank you very much. Have a good day.